Hello, Nadine.
So everyone, hello and welcome to Key Chats. This is episode 8. It might be episode 7 or 9.
How do you not know what episode it is?
It's one of those. We're in there. Welcome to the newest episode of Key Chats. Kaylee, Emily, and you. Emily's not here today though, but we do have a new you. I'm so bad with drum rolls. Oh god. Okay, my brother, Thomas.
Hi.
I'm gonna decide if that sounds like an audience, and then I'm gonna keep it or delete it.
That sounds more so like a ghost trying to whisper in your ear.
I hope that if a ghost did come to whisper in my ear, he would be like, Brittany, bitch. He comes with his own bass.
That's so stupid.
Mm-hmm. So my brother Thomas, he's an artist, and he doesn't listen to the podcast, but he agreed to be on the show with me because Emily couldn't. If there's yelling people in the background, it's because my mother is wicked loud. I can't believe you deal with that all the time.
Yeah, literally. You hear how every time she walks, you just hear the the floor creak. No, I have to mention this because when I told her this when we first moved in, she's like, "I'm big, I can't help it," and I'm like, "It has nothing to do with your weight," because throughout the rest of the day, she's fine. I don't hear anything, but then, God forbid, she has a drink. She has people over. She has the kids over.
Oh, yeah.
Constantly.
But does she still come into your room and disrupt your living?
Everything.
Oh, okay.
Constantly. And by the way, I didn't just have a lock on my room because we never had a lock on that door when I went in the old house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we never had a lock on that door. So she would always walk in and I'd be like, I'd be like, why don't you knock? And she knocks and then opens the door. So it's not really knocking.
You get a warning, a 2-second warning.
Yeah, a 2-second warning. And this door has a lock, and you know what she does is she was like, "Oh yeah, you have a lock now. That's great. You can just lock your room and we don't have to come in." And then after the first couple weeks of living here, she was like, "I don't like that you have your door locked, so I'm going to pick it with my nail and come in anyway." And that's what she does every.
What? Wait, no way.
Yeah.
You still lock it and she just picks it with her nail?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh my god, I can't.
I can't get away. You tried coming to my room with that prove your brother's gay challenge without saying he's gay, and then it didn't work because I don't have...
But wait, I could do it again today because I noticed that you now have a full body pillow with 2 men.
I mean, I guess.
Are these...
I have something way worse than that.
I thank you for putting it away for this episode.
I went to Anime Boston, the last time I went to Anime Boston, I saw that body pillow because I like going to the artist alley because I don't like buying...
real merch?
Yeah, real merch.
Yeah.
It's just overproduced, just...
Sometimes I can see that.
Sometimes. Like Nendroids are fine. I don't think I have one on
I don't...
here anymore.
I have no idea what that means.
Well, a Nendroid is that little anime girl right there. Almost every anime ever has one of those.
Oh, it's like a chibi version, or
Yeah.
is that like a chibi anime?
No, it's like a chibi version.
Okay.
The Nendroids are little collectible chibi things that you can collect, and they all have different body parts that you can swap in and out and everything.
Oh,
and
that's cool.
If you have any animes that you like, which I know you do, especially because you like the super popular ones, there's guarantee you hundreds of them.
I have a bunch
and
of
they're
figures.
super high quality.
So
Yeah.
you should be telling me this. I got addicted to pop figures right when the pandemic hit. The first one that I got was Vegeta eating ramen noodles, and then Bulbasaur, and then I just kept getting them, and I couldn't stop.
There's a million of them, and if you ever find Nendroids, they're so high quality, and you're gonna end up buying all of them.
Yeah, I want to make them. It looks like polymer clay.
Probably.
I mean, I have polymer clay. I'm doing too much right now, though.
What do you mean doing too much?
I'm trying to learn how to make cosplays with EVA foam and...
Oh, those. I wanted to do that, but that's so much work. I have to learn how to sew. When cons open back up, I want to start learning how to make my own cosplays because I have so many characters that I want to do, but I can't just buy it online.
I have everything that I need. The only thing I don't have is an accountability buddy. So...
Accountability buddy?
Yeah, I can't do most things by myself. I need someone with me who's into that same thing, doing it with me, whether it be working out, playing a game, unless it's a Zelda game or whatever, but I like having a buddy. So if you really wanted to make cosplays, I literally have everything we need. Like I have a sander, the heat gun. Yeah. I have like long tables, like the glue, the special glue.
I would have to figure out what I'd want to do again. But
I know. Well, I want to just learn. Like I was thinking that I could start learning to sew by. Oh, you know what? I'll make an Aladdin costume for the baby. That seems easy. Are you fucking nuts, Kaylee? No. Like, someone was like, you can't just start with a full-on, like, Halloween costume. Like, you need to make a pillowcase or some curtains. And I was like, I don't like the baby steps. But I feel like if it's me and someone else learning to do all this stuff in baby steps, it will feel more like I'm getting something done.
Yeah. But, I mean, if you make... I mean, that sounds like a good idea if you just make little things.
Yes.
Like, if you make little things like... You could be like, oh, I want to make, like, a 3D Triforce or something.
Yes.
And then just, like, put it on your desk somewhere and be like, I made that.
Yep. I know. That's it. I have, like, clay for the same reason, and I, like, made a Triforce, and I was like, look. So I'm in Tommy's room. It's white. All white. It's got a bunch of stuffed animals and posters. The posters are just random drawings. Like, are these of anything? Are these characters from things?
Like, that's the lion from Steven Universe. Those are a bunch of Pokemon. Those are the characters of Madoka Magica. Those are 2 characters from Overwatch. That's a character from Toho. That's also a character from Toho. And I don't have any other posters, but...
Did you have posters that you took down before I got here?
Yeah, no, not before you got here, no.
Okay. Tommy also has... So the stuffed animals are primarily animals, mainly lions, it looks like.
Yeah, lions and tigers.
No bears.
There's a bear on the floor.
Is there?
There's a big old bear on the floor.
The biggest one is a bear. Whoops. And that's it. Like some figures. What did you call it? Wait, let me remember. Don't tell me. Nidgies. Nendos, whatever. And yeah, this is your room. You have a bunch of CDs and computer games. Guild Wars!
Yeah.
Do you still play Guild Wars?
I do still play Guild Wars.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Guild Wars has a Guild Wars 2 is what I normally play right now. And Guild Wars 2 is super pretty. I play that all the time. It's so good.
What do you do? Like, what do you do? Do you, like, listen? Do you listen to music? Do you watch TV shows? Do you just play games? Do you listen to podcasts?
I mostly play games, but I play a lot of games. I mostly play multiplayer games, so I'm almost always hanging out with friends. Mm-hmm. All of my friends online. I have, like, hundreds of friends online. I mean, I draw, obviously, but, like, that... The drawing thing is kind of hard because half of it is a job. So I have to juggle, like, do I want to do stuff for myself and not make anything out of it?
Yeah.
Or do I want to get money by asking somebody if they want me to draw them something? So, I don't draw as often. I watch cat videos all the time. I love cats so much.
One day, you'll get a catkin.
Yeah. But, I mean, not much else. I mean, I've actually met a couple people. I have to tell you this, too. There's a couple people that I've met from my WoW guild because I have finally, after years of playing WoW, I finally have a guild. I've never had a guild before.
What? Even when Mom played WoW?
Yeah, never had a guild. Never. I finally have a guild, and I've met people who actually live, like, near us.
Oh.
Like, in person.
Really?
Obviously, I can't meet them yet because I don't have both my shots yet. But once I get my shot, I plan on meeting them. I told Mom that, and she started freaking out.
Yeah, because they're going to kill you.
I know. She's... Yeah.
The thing to usually get around that is to, like, just say, hey, maybe for the first time, I'm not going to just come to your house by myself. Maybe we could meet at, like, McDonald's or something.
Well, not for the first time. I don't go meet people in, like, their house.
Exactly, but that's, like, what you can just tell her and be like, I'm not just going to go to their house in the middle of the night and get killed. Like, I'm just going to meet them somewhere and see what they're like before I wander off with them.
Yeah.
And accept their candy.
Yeah. But the thing is, I wasn't even telling Mom, like, I was going to go meet them. I simply was like, I met somebody in WoW that lives in Revere. And she was like, I don't want to hear about it. I'm going to have a panic attack.
But she had friends in, like, Texas.
Yeah, and she's
Georgia.
like, I'm going to go meet them. That's exactly what Dad said.
I know.
That was like, she had friends, like, across the country. And she planned on meeting all the time. And I was like, yeah. And she never had a problem with it. And she could just meet them because she knew them for years. And I'm like, so I've known people for years, too. And God forbid.
Talking about WoW, did you ever... This is not anything to do with WoW, but did you ever play Fable?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
I have Fable, it's right there at the bottom.
It's funny that you say that. I was just playing it this morning.
Like the original Fable? Like, no,
yeah,
like
I have it downloaded on my computer. But, so the new game that I mentioned is coming out. It's Pelia. It's by... What is it? Subscription 6? I don't know. I forget what... It's a company, these two people that left Riot Games are
sounds about right.
are making this MMO. And so, if you look at it, it looks like a cross between Sims It's an MMO, so it's.
Oh, you know what? I think I might know what you're talking about. What is it called?
It's called PALIA. So it's like Sims, Minecraft.
Yeah, I see this. I saw this. Yep.
This game I'm very excited for. I just yesterday put my email in to hopefully be entered into the pre-alpha, like the beta thing.
Yeah.
But it looks really good, doesn't it?
It does look really pretty, yeah.
It's like, I like how it's an MMO that kind of looks like Sims, but it's also got like that farming feel to it.
Yeah.
And the reason I mentioned Fable is because the way that the game actually looks reminds me a lot
It looks
Fable.
a lot like Fable.
Yeah.
It looks like modern day Fable.
Yes, like the houses and stuff look like Fable times, but like it's Sims graphics and like you mine and get trees, and I'm so excited.
I played Valheim for the first time the other day, which is basically just like Minecraft, but it's not even
Vikings.
It's like Minecraft. Like, I guess it's more like Ark, but I never played Ark.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like that with Vikings, and it's really funny because it's really pretty, but at the same time really ugly because
it's real Earth.
Well, no, because I don't know how to explain it. It like everything looks like it's made on like PS2.
Oh.
I don't know how to explain it. It's like at the same time it's like 3D and there's like god rays and like crazy like lighting and everything and crazy water physics and ground and whatever and animations, but then you look at the characters and they look like PS2 characters. Yeah. Like they have like blocky arms and like 2 fingers. And it's weird. It looks like to me it looks like Skyrim or like Oblivion that was modded to look better.
It's funny because it looks bad still.
You know what game I think you would like though?
What?
Got Final Fantasy 14.
I've heard that.
Because it's an MMO. It plays like WoW, where like you pick up quests, you do quests, whatever.
Is it open world?
Yeah, it's open world, and it's known for being able to look really pretty and having a really good story. And it has a story like Final Fantasy games, and you like Final Fantasy.
That's you.
Like it is literally one of the Final Fantasy games. It's one of the big releases in the line. Like,
but my Final Fantasy game was the
7.
Cloud and Sephiroth and
Final Fantasy 7.
Yes, but they're not that.
No, they're not.
The Final Fantasy 7 characters, are they the ones that are featured in Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah.
But no other Final Fantasy characters?
There's a couple. Like Final Fantasy VIII's Leon, the main protagonist from 8, is in
Did you
that as well.
Play
any Final Fantasies? No.
No. The Kingdom Hearts?
The new one? No.
I didn't like it.
I didn't like it either.
Oh, okay. You tried it.
I didn't try it. I watched videos of it.
So my initial thought was that it was very childish. I could not get past how childish like the lines were, and like it's weird because I've never felt that about another one, and it's like Mickey Mouse and fucking Donald. Like,
yeah.
But I never felt that way. But like even the jokes and like the dialogue was just so bad.
It's so cheesy and like,
exactly. Yep.
It was cheesy and it was trying way too hard to be kid friendly.
Yep. And we waited so long, and then it was just.
It was bad. And also it was really short. It was one thing that I saw that I at first thought was cool, but then I thought about it, I was like, well, that sucks. Is all of the worlds they put into the game, like the Frozen world, the Tangled world, literally exact carbon copies of the movie. Nothing changed.
No, but that's cool.
It is cool, but if you think about it, you're just watching the movie again. Like there's nothing new in the game. You're just watching the movie.
But I think I would like that because I would really like to feel immersed in something that I really loved. Like,
yeah, I guess.
I'm playing Minecraft right now. Again, I don't know. I just learned that you can get texture packs. I literally did not know that. So I got a texture pack that just makes everything really cute. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking of using whatever texture pack would fit to like make a 3D world of something I really love. Like I just made McDonald's, but I was gonna make like I don't know Hyrule Castle or something. And like I would want it to be.
You could do that.
Somebody actually in Minecraft did make.
Yeah, people do
all of it.
Ridiculous stuff in Minecraft.
Do you have Minecraft?
I do have Minecraft.
Do you have the vanilla version or do you have like the fancy one?
What's the fancy one?
I don't know because I thought they were all the same.
Bedrock Edition?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
There's one that you can get like more stuff, like different guns or like different tools and stuff, like Deco Bench. Yeah. I don't know.
No idea what you're talking about.
But will you play Minecraft with me later?
Well, I don't. Well, the thing is with Minecraft, I actually tried playing it again recently, and I just couldn't keep my interest. I tried it for like a couple days, and I was like, I'm not having fun. I'm bored.
Well, when I play Minecraft, it's because I just want to build.
Well, I like doing survival, and even then.
Me too, but I like to build in survival.
I liked building in survival too, and I tried that. Like, I had like a server of people, like not to play with them, but so that they could build in the same world. Yes. So they would log on whenever, because they have these things called realms.
We have one.
Yeah, you can just like log on even if the creator of the realm isn't on. So yes. You just log on and play, and then log off whenever you want. And that's what I did. I had like a group of like 10 people that wanted to play, and they were playing. And whenever I would try to play, like I was just like, I'm not having fun.
But will you just play? Because I need people. I was up by myself last night at like 2 p.m. I'm sorry, 2 a.m. Because I wanted to play a game and no one would wake up to play with me.
Oh my god!
I wanted to play Minecraft. I ended up just playing Sims until like 3.
Yeah, I don't know if I can play Minecraft. Minecraft is so. I'm like disillusioned from it now. Like I just.
Because you need better graphics.
Well, no, I have better graphics for Minecraft. I literally have a reshader which makes things look pretty. Like adds things like God rays, which God rays are like really intense like sun rays.
Do you still play Sims?
No. I don't like Sims because I like the idea of Sims, but I feel like Sims without any expansions or any packs or anything is like nigh unplayable. Because what they like to do is they like to lock really important content behind really expensive expansion packs.
Yes.
So the game feels incomplete at a $60 price until you buy the hundreds of dollars that come after it.
But, you know, I mean, I guess I can't really talk because I have Sims 4 and I have almost every single expansion and stuff pack.
Yeah, and it feels great when you have everything. But when you don't have everything, you have like 5 things to build with.
I know. Because I have all of them. And then it's the ones that I don't have, they have like that fridge that I want.
Yeah.
Or it's like that wallpaper that I really want.
One thing they also do that's like extra scummy is I remember the beginning of Sims 4, you couldn't build pools.
Oh, really?
You couldn't build pools without an expansion.
I don't build pools.
But things like that, like locking pools behind like a paywall, you already bought the game for $60. That's like if you bought Animal Crossing and it was like, you can't have more than 3 villagers unless you buy this expansion pack.
Yeah, I mean, I think Call of Duty now. I know you don't play Call of Duty, right?
No.
But I don't think they're even coming. Are they coming out with games anymore? Or are they just coming out with like updates?
Yeah, they come out with new games and they call it a new game, but it's just the same game with different guns. It's like stupid.
I don't play shooters.
I think shooters are dumb. I still play Guild Wars. I still play WoW. Ion. Oh my god, do you remember Ion?
No, I never played that.
Ion was an MMO that came out like 10 years now. And it was the game where it was an MMO, it was a Korean MMO, and everybody could have like wings. You could fly. You were like an angel or like a fallen angel.
That's cool.
And it was fun. I mean, it had problems because Korean MMOs typically end up being like grind fests of you just killing monsters over and over again with no quests to do. Mm-hmm. So they changed that over time, and it got better and it got worse in some areas, but it was still the same. You could still log in and play a character and go through like all the stuff you did when you were little. Like you could play through the starting quest area, and all the quests are still the same. Nothing's changed, you know, and it was fun. Then they came up with their 6.0 update that they were like, oh, we're gonna streamline the game, we're gonna make the leveling experience better, blah blah blah. You know what they did? What? They removed over half the zones in the game, got rid of crafting completely, and didn't compensate players for the 10 years of crafting that they already had done. What? They just removed it from the game with no compensation. Okay. Every crafting thing you had in your inventory that used to be useful turned into a gray item that you vendored.
What? That's crazy. People were probably pissed.
Oh, people don't play it anymore. Oh, they killed the game. I tried playing it. The starting areas that I grew up playing are gone. I can't play them anymore. Instead of it being like, oh, I played for like an hour and I got to level 10 and I got my wings and I ascended in my class and whatever. It was, I hit a target dummy as soon as I got in and hit level 3. And then I walked from here to here and got to level 5. So
just making it easier.
It was easier. It was boring. But all of the gear that they gave you from the quests was like legendary gear. You did the dumbest little thing. You picked up a penny off the ground. You got the legendary gear, so nothing matters.
But you know what they'll end up doing at some point, just because they'll end up having like a classic.
Yep. They have a classic ROM. They have a classic ROM on the Korean server.
Oh my god.
That's probably gonna come to the NA, and when it does, I'm playing it. But
yeah.
What's the point? Like, why you're basically just admitting you killed your game and you made a mistake and you can't go back. Like,
yeah. I was gonna, you know what? I've been really wanting to play so bad, and I cannot find it anywhere other than original like Xbox 360. What? Viva Pinata.
I love. I mention that every once in a while too when I was like talking to friends.
I want to play it so bad.
I remember when you would play Viva Pinata for hours.
Yes.
And just like play it, and you would have like all the best pinatas.
Mm-hmm.
You had everything. You were farming all of them.
Yep. And I want it so bad. Like, it's not fair that I can't find it on the internet.
Are you sure?
I mean, I haven't.
You might be able to emulate it.
Can you figure that out and just send it to me?
I can try to find an emulator, because I'm sure there's Xbox emulators, and it's not Nintendo, so they exist. Yeah. Because Nintendo's really bad with emulators.
Good. But there's one, not Pokemon. There's one pinata that I really wanted that I never got. It was like the little tiny like red panda looking one. Do you remember what I'm talking about? Like, you had to have so many things set up on your little patch of land, and like, you doing it for this one pinata would like drive your other pinatas away, but I was like, I don't care about the ducks and the swans. I want this moon animal, but I never got him.
And then you have like the elephant that you have to feed it 18 berries, and then it eats 17 and leaves.
And I know!
And you're just like, oh my.
You know what I do all the time because of that game? No.
Oh my god, the goose, the swan that just walks around and does that.
And the swan and the pig could have a baby, and it was like a wicked weird baby.
Viva Pinata is so. I remember there was like a show on TV when I was little.
I
Viva
remember.
Pinata, and I watched it for a little bit, and I had a crush on the fox.
I am not surprised.
And it says a lot. But you know what's one game? You probably never heard of it, but it is a literal kids game. There was a game called Wizards 101.
Wait, Wizards 101? Thomas, you think I don't know what Wizards 101 is?
I
you were so addicted when we were younger.
Yeah.
Wizards 101 in Toontown.
Oh my god, I love Toontown.
Wait, I have to tell you, because there's this podcast that I listen to, Beaches to Sandy Water to Wet. Yeah. That I tell you to listen to. Yeah. The one guy from it, he made another one called Human Finding Human or something. And his co-host, his new co-host, she was talking about how she used to play Toontown and like date people on Toontown. Did you do that?
No.
Oh, that's what
I was way too little for that.
What about Club Penguin?
No, I never played it.
You never played? I thought you did.
I mean, I played it briefly, but
Club Penguin.
Club Penguin was one of those games where like it was like, okay, little kid, pay money if you want to do the cool stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So, and Mom would never let me buy stuff. So.
Yeah, but I remember when you played Wizards 101. It's still a thing.
Yeah, it's still a thing.
I see it at GameStop.
Every once in a while, I'm just like, I'm bored, and then I just see it in the corner of my eye, and I'm like, not today, Satan. Like, I can't.
Did you play Neopets?
Yeah, I played Neopets.
I wish that was. You think there's an app for that? If not, they should make one.
I'm pretty sure it still exists. But it's
go right now.
I mean, it's kind of dead now.
I want to go and spin the wheel, and I'm so sorry for my pets that I haven't fed in years.
Yeah, it's still a thing.
I'm gonna delete all my social medias and games. I'm only gonna play Viva Pinata and Neopets, and I'm only gonna use MySpace.
Why?
And my hometown, or whatever that app.
My hometown?
It was like a web designing page thing, and you could just make your own web page.
I don't remember it.
I would put glittery like words that said like welcome. And
oh my god! Yeah, like the
yes,
stupid,
like the little.
Looks like it'll give you
gifs.
a virus if you click it.
Oh my god! I used to be such a good little coder. See what games? Phasmophobia. I actually have that.
Phasmophobia is super fun.
Have you ever played it on the VR?
Yeah, it gives me a headache.
Oh, really? A lot of games on the VR kind of make me dizzy. Yeah. Can I tell you something funny?
What?
So, do you have the game Job Simulator?
No.
Oh, well, it is as it says. It's a job simulator. And so I was playing it for the first time, and one of the jobs, the job I chose was a mechanic. And so I was like, you have to do all these things in the car, and the freaking glove compartment in the car was open. Mm-hmm. And so I was like trying to reach it and close it, and I couldn't reach it, and so I went to go lean on the seat in this VR car that I was in, and I fell on the floor because it wasn't a real seat. It was
yeah, okay.
It was a car in the VR, and I fell on the floor in front of everyone because I thought that I was going to be leaning on a seat. Yeah, I didn't even close the glove compartment. So that's my VR story.
Yeah.
Mostly I play Beat Saber.
Yeah, my friend plays Beat Saber too. I usually use it for VR chat.
No, Beat Saber is like a good workout.
Yeah, I know.
Not for you.
I don't like rhythm games. I have friends that play rhythm games. Like I have a like the phone game that I play is like a turn-based RPG, like the game I was telling you about.
Wait, is this the Exploding Witch game that you used to play all the time? That's all I remember. Is like
Exploding
some little
Witch?
witch on a
Oh my
broom.
god, that's Toho.
Oh!
Yeah, that's Toho. You're talking about Toho.
Yeah, that was a game you used to play with the Exploding Witch.
Yeah. I still play that. The game still comes out with new games and everything.
Is it really about an exploding witch?
No.
Is it about fireworks and witches?
Pretty much.
Alright, well
Not witches. It's basically just about like these girls in Japan that like fight like demons and stuff and gods and stuff. And
There's an anime?
No, unfortunately. People wanted an anime forever, but
It's
not.
just a game?
Yeah, it's just a game. It's made by one guy.
Oh, and you just have this poster?
Yeah, because it's a very popular game, but it's made by one guy.
Is he rich now?
Absolutely.
Oh.
I mean, it's not like a super crazy popular game, but if you were to talk to somebody who knows stuff about anime stuff, if you mentioned Toho, they probably would be like, okay, yeah, I have seen that before. Like he does the art, he does the game, he does the music, he does the story, the
What's
writing.
his name?
Zune.
Oh, you know his name.
Yeah. Well, everybody knows his name.
I don't know anyone's name.
Yeah. Well, everybody knows his name because he's the only person who works on it. So, like, another game that I think you should play, that I think you will love.
Is it scared?
No. But no, Undertale, I think you'd like. Because it is, so it looks dumb. Like, you look at it and you're like, okay, it looks stupid. It's
it looks
like,
weird.
Undertale is a story game, and it's a newer game. Like, it came out a couple years ago.
It looks like an old game, like from the 90s, like the 80s.
Yeah, yeah, and it plays like that. But when I tell you, you will cry. You will cry.
Why?
It is depressing. It's sad. It's great. Like,
so it's got like a story.
It's all about story.
But did you ever play Stardew Valley?
No, but I've seen people play it.
And they've told you that it's like the characters in the story, like these real life characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was playing with Kylie and I felt really bad for one of the reps because her mom's a drunk and she's always going over the woods to cry.
Yeah.
So is that like what this is?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like the gameplay is nothing like Stardew
Well,
Valley.
I know that, but like I'm looking at it. Just
Like the characters, like these are the main characters of the game, and you look at them and you're like, this looks like silly.
It
and
looks
dumb.
like the other screen that you just showed me looks like Neo is about to get a message from the Matrix.
Yeah, it's when I tell you any of these. So how the game plays is, you're this character, and you fall into like a hole. It starts
Like
off with like a
Alice.
story, pretty much. You're like a human. You live in the in the upper world where like there's a sun and everything, and you fall down a hole, and you end up in. Basically, this is like kind of the promotional art for the game. You end up in a hole and you find this like lady.
Okay.
And she's like a goat lady. And she's
The
like a
goat
monster.
lady. Yep.
Everybody down here is monsters. And you have the option to befriend everybody that you come across. All enemies you can befriend and you can make them happy and not fight them, or you can kill everybody. And
Okay.
it gives you the complete option to do anything you want.
Now, when you do those things, does it affect your
Yes.
ongoing game? Okay.
Yeah. So if you kill everybody, people will hate you.
Okay.
And if
cool.
you kill everybody, you'll get really depressing, sad stories.
Oh.
Like really hard boss fights and everything. But if you befriend everybody, like everybody loves you. And you try to like bring the monsters back into the open world to live with everybody again and everything like that. And you can, it's just, no matter what you do, you're gonna cry. It's
well,
so
is this
good.
what it looks like right here? Because that looks like Stardew Valley.
Yeah, like, well, this is what the game looks like.
Yeah.
It's I don't know.
It's the same. It
I don't
looks
know
like Stardew Valley.
I don't even know how to explain it. It's just, it's so good. It's literally been called by people one of the best games in the past 10 years, period.
All right, maybe. I don't know. It looks like Stardew Valley-esque, and that what you just described I like, because that's how like Fallout and Fable is, where you like make decisions as you go and it affects your game.
Yeah, like there's nothing I can really even show you that wouldn't be a spoiler, because it's one of those games like you want to experience everything for the first time, because the humor in the game, you'll probably die laughing.
Yeah.
You're gonna cry. You're gonna love all these characters. You're probably gonna want merch for the characters by the end of it.
Do you play this now?
Not anymore, because it's kind of like a story game. You kind of play it a couple times, then you don't play it again.
Yeah.
But like, he's coming up with like sequels and stuff. It's also made by one guy.
Oh.
So.
Well, that's good. Maybe I will. I don't know. You had it on Steam?
Yeah, it's on Steam.
Maybe I'll check it out.
If I had to guess, let me check. If I go to the store, if I had to guess,
15.
15?
I don't know. I was guessing.
15 what?
Dollars.
Oh,
not rupees.
Oh, I wasn't talking about like the price of it.
Oh.
I was talking about the reviews. Overwhelmingly positive. 134,000 people. Yeah, and this is basically. Obviously, you can't hear it because, but the music in the game you're gonna love. You're gonna listen to music all the time. You're like,
it's like Stardew Valley, Thomas.
I promise
That's
you.
what it's reminding me of. But do you not farm?
What do you mean farm?
You don't farm?
No. It's like an RPG. Like you're going through like an adventure, and like you have like RPG fights with people, and you can spare them by doing fun stuff and like trying to talk them down and make friends with everything, or you can kill them. And everything you do changes the outcome of the game.
Well.
Yeah, I know you're probably gonna play it and you're gonna become obsessed because I know how you work.
Have you ever played this game? And it's not really like a game. It's like a kind of game, I guess. GeoFinder?
No.
So it is so awesome and it's so simple. I'm glad that somebody came up with this idea. So what it is you get dropped anywhere on Google Maps. Anywhere. And you have to figure out where you are.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yes. I watch, like, there's streamers that play it, and I'll watch them play it, and I'm just like, I have fucking no clue where you are. Like, Arizona sure sounds right. Like, but you can go, like, states, or you can go, like, outside of the states.
Yeah.
You should play it.
I don't know. Sounds fun. Never done it before.
I don't know. I'm not good with maps, but I'd like to guess.
I don't know anything.
I mean, I just thought Australia
I couldn't
was
name all
above us.
50 states.
Oh, me either. Heck to the no.
I mean, I could name most of them, but like if you were to point at like a state in like the Middle East, what am I saying? Like the middle, if you were to point at like a state in the middle of the country and it wasn't like Illinois or like Texas, I'd be like, I don't know.
Kansas, I think. Oh no, Oklahoma looks like a thumbs up, so I would know that one. Imagine being one of those people who like knows states and their capitals.
What's the capital of Florida?
Is it Orlando?
I don't know, actually.
So why'd you ask?
I don't know! Like, what's the capital of Texas?
Houston, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's Houston.
It sounds right.
It's either Houston or Dallas, but I don't think it's Dallas. I also think Dallas is like the gay city. Because there's one city in Texas that I know is like very like blue. Which is where all the gays go to. Like, if you think about like drag queens, they always go to like Dallas. Or, is it Houston or Dallas? It's one of those two.
I don't watch the drag queens. I know you like that show.
I know. I love drag queens. That's like the only like TV show I watch is RuPaul's
No,
Drag
you
Race.
watched American Horror Story. It's not on anymore, huh?
It hasn't been for a while though. Their like last season was like a couple years ago, I think.
Did you like that guy?
What guy?
The guy who always played like the psycho, the kid.
No.
Evan
Evan Peters.
That's his name?
Yeah.
Oh, because he's gonna play Jeffrey Dahmer, and I'm excited about it. He's
I
so
like,
cute.
Yeah.
You're sick.
I like Sarah Paulson.
Is that the girl with like the lisp kind of?
A lisp?
She's a little lisp.
If she does, I don't. That's not what I know her for.
She was like.
She's the one who plays. She's in every season. She's one of the main characters every time. She was Lana Winters in Asylum. She was like the journalist lesbian.
Yeah.
Her. And then obviously Jessica Lange.
Yeah, I love Jessica
Everyone
Lange.
loves Jessica Lange. Lily Rabe. She was the nun Satan in Asylum. Satan nun, and she was also in Coven. She was
oh, the one who dances.
Yeah, she was.
I love
Misty
her.
Day.
Yes, I like her too. Yep, she's
Coven. What's really funny, I've noticed this happens a lot with everything. Just not even just like specific shows or anything. Everything that I can think of that has like series, the older we get, the more we realize like certain things were really good, and we just paid them no mind. Like,
what do you mean?
Like when American Horror Story Coven was airing, people were like, "This is the worst season."
I liked it.
But that's what people would say for a long time. They would say Coven was the worst season. Coven was really bad. Coven wasn't scary. Blah blah blah.
I don't feel that. Well,
But nowadays, people are like Coven. Oh my god, Coven was the best. You have to watch Coven. But with like WoW, for example, when Mist of Pandaria came out, people were like, Mist of Pandaria is the worst expansion. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of pandas. It's in Asia. It's dumb.
Yeah.
And then nowadays, people are like, wow, Mist of Pandaria, that was such a good expansion. That had the best raids. Pandas are so cool. We love their lore.
But I think it's a nostalgia feeling that people get going back to certain things.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can ruin it, though, going back to it.
Like World of Warcraft Classic.
And Fable.
Like
playing it this morning, I was like, this is...
Didn't Chan play WoW Classic for a little bit?
Yeah.
And it wasn't great?
It was, classic.
Yeah. It was... I played WoW Classic. And my thing with it is that I have fun with it because I'm playing it for the reason that it's supposed to be played. Is that, like, you're playing it the way you played it back then.
Yeah.
Like, you're playing it, like... You make a character, you struggle leveling because everything's so hard and outdated and you didn't know what you were doing and blah, 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 blah. But you know what people actually do? And it ruins the game, is they go in knowing everything and they min-max every little thing that they can do.
Yeah.
And if you go to like a dungeon, instead of like people looking for like, oh, I'm a level 10 person looking to do this dungeon with other level 10 people, there's a level 60 mage outside of the dungeon saying
I hate that.
Like, selling carries for golds. You want me to level you up to level 60? I'll get you there in 7 hours.
Yeah, no, I hate that.
And that's what everybody does. And it's like...
It ruins the experience of, like, leveling and questing, especially when you're questing with other people.
Yeah, that's like, I'm not playing this, like, the Burning Crusade, which was their first expansion. The classic just came out for that, like, the other day. And I was playing it, I was having fun, I was like, oh my god, like, I remember when I was little, when Mom would go to work, I would play her character for her to farm her stuff.
Yep.
And it was fun because everything was hard and whatever, and I'm playing it, and then I look up online, oh, within 24 hours of the Burning Crusade Classic going up, all of the first 3 raids are down. People have already killed them. And I'm like, I'm level 61.
Right.
How did you kill the raids? I'm 9 levels away, and I've been playing for 3 hours.
I don't know, Thomas. People ruin everything for everyone.
I don't know. It's so boring and...
People like that sense of accomplishment that they get from doing something.
But it's not even hard. Like, what's the sense of accomplishment? Like, I
mean, I play Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time all the time because I like just being able to fly through it and beat it.
Yeah.
But
whatever.
I don't know. Oh well, that was fun. Mm-hmm. So this is Thomas. You can find him.
Never. You're not gonna find me, and I'll tell you that.
Papaya if you want a specific type of art.
Well, luckily, that's not my name anymore.
Oh,
so,
what the heck?
Yeah. So luckily.
What if people are really interested in buying your
Then you can
art?
let me know myself because I am not advertising myself here.
Tommy does a specific kind of art that we won't mention on the show. Oh my god. But yeah, if you haven't followed us yet, it's key_chats on Instagram.
What will be funny though is that you did say Triangle Papaya, and you know that used to be my name. People still might be able to find me that way. So if you look that up, be prepared for something. Something.
I think it's funny to not tell our guests what to expect.
Yeah, don't have your kids in the room.
It's not safe for work, we'll say.
Yeah, not for kids. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Anybody below the age of 18, no. Don't go there.
Please.
I'm not responsible.
Please run. It wasn't triangle, it was circle, banana.
Circle banana. That's my name.
Don't
wear it out.